not from Africa, we are natives. This our land, we don't know about the slave ships. We're not from Africa, we indigenous. I need you to listen, I need you to be getting this. We not black, we not black. Know your story, family history, the stats. We not black, that's a curse. Let's put this curse to rest and be blessed.
Into this topic, so the Black American identity crisis. So there are some people in America, they don't know who they are. They don't want to associate with being black. They don't want to be black. And even if you look at them, they are still black in your eyes. Black, even to the rednecks, even if you say that you are not black, if a redneck looks at you, you're still a nigger. Yeah, let's get into today's video. Yeah, let's discuss this craziness.
Is this not signs of a mental illness? Listen up, I don't care what ethnicity you claim to be. If you're African, if you're Jamaican, if you're Haitian, if you're Black American, in the eyes of the oppressor and the true enemy, you just another This whole diaspora thing is literally insane because it's doing nothing but causing division and pushing us farther apart from true unity. Sad to say, but in 2025, my black people are having an identity crisis.
Am I Indian? Absolutely, I'm Indian. I'm a whole Cherokee Indian. That's what we are. All of your black people are the Indians. All of us, without exceptions.
I really wish this young brother was playing, but he's dead serious. This is a TikTok creator named Tissam Dizala Teachings, and he truly believes that black people are the real Native Americans.
Hey, brother, you are African, brother. You lost your African mind, brother. Come back to Africa, brother. And I asked him, motherfucker, have you ever been to Africa? They say no, but it's the motherland. I said, why your ass ain't never been there? Well, I don't know. I'm like, get your delusional ass on. See these people right here? Who do they look like? Don't they look like me and you? You see how they have afros and braids just like me and you? These are the indigenous people of Colombia, America, Costa Rica, Mexico, Canada, Brazil, and the entire Bahamas.
Just a
Ayo. You see this kind of things that I've seen on the internet. I've seen some people saying that they are not African. Damn bro. Some people are lost out there, bro. They are definitely lost. This motherfucker even thinks that he's a Native American. Bruh. You, a Native American. When was that one decided, huh? When was that decided? Because the Native Americans, we all know who they are and we all see what they look like. And you are not definitely one of them. Damn, bro. Damn.
quick question. If we were actually the Native Americans. Just a quick question. If we were actually the Native Americans, what would that change? Not a damn thing. We still facing systemic racism. We still having problems in the community, and y'all worrying about being Native Americans. I'ma hold your hand when I say this, my black brother. It is okay to have African descent.
And I'm not gonna be around here trying to explain who we are, what we are. Y'all already know who we are. Y'all always trying to, key in with y'all slave masters so y'all can jump into our spot. You can't get our spot. Y'all never will be like us.
Y'all be too grown believing in this bullshit, man. You about 50 years old, you got grandkids. This man that went on AliExpress and bought a Native American costume. What are we doing? I hate bringing up other races and how they perceive us, but man, this is a bad motherfucking look.
It is an insult. We're the Native Americans here.
Instead of being called African American, what would you prefer?
Native American. Because we are the natives here. And they've gotten us to believe that we're from somewhere else.
How about the Indians, the native Indian? Do you regard them as natives too, or you're more native than them?
We're more native than them.
Interesting.
Now, I'm sorry to be the one to say this, and I don't want to put a bad rep out there to the Native Americans, but many of them owned slaves and did not like black people.
So I'm gonna...
Hey, yo, bro. The delusion is running way deeper than I thought. I thought it was only the young people who were doing this. Even a 50-year-old man. Bruh, come on, bruh. A 50-year-old man. Nigga, you're a 50-year-old man. You should be the one who's teaching the younger generation on where they come from and you are indulging in those things, and you even got this thing that on your head from Temu or Amazon, bruh. Damn, some people are definitely lost. Damn, some people are lost. You know what? I thank my parents because I was born in South Africa. I know where I belong and I know who I am. And yet, there are some people out there who think they are something else. Have you ever met a chicken that thinks it's an elephant? This is what it is. This is what this shit is. This is what this shit is. Even the white people in America, they know where they come from. Even them, they know. Some of them, they know that they're from England. Some of them, they're Scottish culture. They know. And you, as a black person, you do not know. You are clearly African and you are denying your African roots. Right.
So I've been educating myself. And you know what I found out? So this isn't talked about often, but we know that many Native Americans enslaved Black people in this country. And the 5 tribes profited off slavery so much so that they fought for the Confederacy to keep slavery alive on Native land. And so when the Civil War ended and the Emancipation Proclamation was signed and slaves were supposed to be immediately free as of 1863, you know what? Slavery did not end for Black people on Native American lands until 1866. Yes, we talk about Juneteenth and how slaves in Texas were not told they were free until 2 years after slavery. Native Americans did not free their slaves until 1866, 3 years after they were supposed to be free. But because those tribes were sovereign to the United States, they didn't have to free their slaves and didn't. And it wasn't until the treaties of 1866 that they freed their slaves. And once slavery ended on Native land, it's not like, oh, kumbaya, cool. You know, they were often denied rights, denied humanity, kicked off the land for not being indigenous, etc., and had to go find some other place to live, like fucking where.
See, that makes so much sense now. Your great-great-grandma wasn't Cherokee. She was owned by the Cherokee. It's crazy because you can even just take an ancestry test. And what a lot of Black Americans will find out is that they have more European DNA than any Native American.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Your ancestors from people who live in America, Black Americans who live in America, your ancestors got to be in America because they were slaves. They got to live there because they were slaves. That's it. If you weren't a slave, maybe you would have been born in Africa somewhere around the continent, somewhere. So you diluting yourselves thinking that you are a Native American. Nigga, you're not a Native American. Your ancestors were slaves of, you were owned by Native Americans and white people. That's how it is. That's how you got to be in America. That's how where you are right now, thinking that that country is your own country. That's your motherland. Nigga, you should know better. They say that African people are illiterate, but if you ask African people about what happens out there, they will tell you. But if you ask an American will blare out some stupid answer like they're saying that they have the biggest IQ in America and all over the world. Bruh.
Any Native American.
I got my ancestry DNA results back. And let me tell you, I've been told my entire life by my family that we were Native American. Probably slaves to Native American. That's why they thought we were Native American. Because I got my results back. And let me tell you. 48% Nigeria, 18% Congo, Cameroon, Western Bantu people, 10% Mali, 8% Benin and Togo, 5% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 5% Scotland, 2% Wales, 2% England and Northern Europe, 1% Sweden, 1% Spain. So basically, I'm just a typical American.
I will say this. There are some Black Americans who have Native American DNA, but it's rare. And even if you do have a tiny drop of Native American blood, your African features are clearly taken over and everyone thinks you're Black. Accept it. Deep down, this is that internalized hate. Being labeled anything but black is better.
So real quick, I just needed to create this video because Africans keep commenting under my videos telling me that they are Hebrews. No, Africans are not Hebrews. Like, who lied to you? It seems like everyone knows Africans are cursed besides the Africans. You're not Hebrews. You're actually the descendants of Ham, the ones who have the curse. We black people have experienced all kinds of hatred here in America because the white man was thinking that we were you. The white man has been thinking that we were the descendants of Ham, the ones who were cursed, when all along it's you, the Africans. You are cursed.
Before I dissect anything, I want to bring this up. She said,
Dear lady, she's the one who, she thinks that she's not one of us. You might tell yourself that you are not one of us, but in their eyes, you're still one of us. You still look like us, and you think that we wanna be you. Nigga, why would we wanna be you? Why? Damn, the delusion is way.
the white man thought that the Africans were us. So she's not putting any blame on what the Europeans did to black people. It's the Africans' fault for being cursed. What? This is literally their agenda to divide and make us fight with each other than the real enemy. This lady is a Hebrew Israelite. Now, I did some research on them, but I didn't go too far. Basically, they believe that black people are already in America and they are the real Jews. Bro, we can't be Native American, Jews, Vikings. Like, god damn, can we just be black?
Our people believe they African American. A lot of our people believe they black. You don't got black skin, and nobody brought you on nobody's slave ship. So why y'all sitting up here, like I said, the reason why our people in the predicament they're in, you look at these neighborhoods around here, and you see a lot of decay, a lot of abandonment, you see a lot of poverty out here. You know why that is? You know why it is? Because our people have accepted that they're black people.
Hell yeah, bro. It's because we put a label on ourselves. It's not because of things like redlining and the war on drugs and most of the families having no father in it or the gang violence. It's because we labeled ourselves as black people and not Jews. So we on TikTok.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, bruh. That's how it is. It's like somebody is cooking something here. It's cooking something so that people who are actually affected by the situation shouldn't look, they won't see what's really going on until it's too late. They're making us fight amongst ourselves so that they can keep on making profits. They can keep us sleeping. They can keep you sleeping. Flisak. That's how it is, bruh. That's how it is.
So we on TikTok right now, and I want y'all to follow my Tonio Speaks page. I got 12K followers. I'll be dropping gems. A few days ago, I made a video addressing the situation because it was getting out of hand. What's so bad about having African descent? My nigga, you're not Cherokee. Like, this whole FBA movement, I know I'm gonna get some hate, but bro, it's so stupid to me. We sitting here arguing about who African and who not. My nigga, they look at us the same way. This is exactly what they want to continue to divide us, bro. The more we argue with each other, we not arguing at the real goddamn, target. Now, this video ended up getting 24,000 likes and 3,000 comments. Goddamn. Now, I did have a lot of people that agree with me, man. This person right here said proudly African American. Me looking at people who look just like me say that they're not African. Like, for real. Exactly. We all have the same enemy. Now, on Instagram, y'all, I swear my people are lost. The first comment says, you're uneducated, read more books, then come back. Somebody said, we're not African, bro. Bro, you lost, my boy. Boy, learn your history, Negro. We not African. Go learn your history. We aren't Africans. We're Hebrews. Two different nations. Ah, my fuck. Blacks on IG are just pure entertainment. Sad as...
Yeah, bro. Yeah. There are some people out there in America, they know that they are Africans. They know. We know that if you know that you are African, you are good with yourself. Yeah. You've accepted yourself. So I just think that people deny that they are Africans because they don't want to be in a losing battle. They don't want to be in a losing battle. They look at African people as poor, and we are not poor. They think that Africans don't even have internet, bro. Bruh, how am I uploading this video if I do not have internet? Grow up. Get some help.
had to say, bro, but this is how everybody view us, as clowns. I get the whole argument that black Americans are Americans. Yes, we are. But to just straight up deny our African ancestry is stupid as hell. So my father, right, he is from Jamaica. I have aunties over there right now, uncles, my grandfather, he just passed away last year. I couldn't go make the funeral because it was in Jamaica. On the other hand, my mom is from Georgia. Her mom and her grandparents are from there. Do you want to know the difference between her family and my father's family? On a ship coming from West Africa, my dad's family got dropped off in the Caribbean and my mom's family got dropped off in America. We are arguing about destination stops. Like I keep stating, at the end of the day, we are all black. It doesn't matter because the enemy and the person that we need to be fighting look at us the same way. That's how I'm gonna end it off. That's it for this video.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. People who went to America, they all came from the same place, Africa, the continent. And they were delivered from all over the world. That's why people now think that they are from another country, they are this ethnicity, they are Native Americans. Bruh, in their eyes, you are still the same. You look the same. Even if I go to America and I find somebody who lives in America, they are still going to think that we look the same and we are all Negroes. We are all Africans. Bruh, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Road to 1,000, baby. So, peace out and stop the delusion.